Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft. Oh, my throat. Buh. Also, I know it's like different from my last Minecraft video a little bit because I tried recording this a couple times, but it wouldn't work. But hopefully this works this time. I got iron a little bit, and I got some coal and stuff, and I got other things, and yeah. I only need to get. Oh, and I got fishing rods. That's right. I got this fishing rod from fishing with this one, which is really cool. And they, like, it's really cool. They oh, what's it called? They pretty much they like heal basically every time you use them. So I got this one really low, and now it's on like medium basically. So I think that's pretty cool. And I wonder if you can do that with like swords and stuff. I'm not super versed on Minecraft, so bear with me with that. But yeah. Probably gonna talk about Berserk a lot in this one because I just finished well, I didn't just finish reading it. I finished reading it. I finished reading it on Wednesday. That's when I finished reading it, and it all makes sense to me now. And I don't know, there's just a lot I want to talk about with that. I really like how Farnese has developed. Same with everyone else, but like this is like the first one that comes to mind. Because at first she feels like, oh, she's super weak, and like, oh, she's like incapable of doing anything, and she can only really protect Casca, and that's like the thing that was keeping her going, right? And she ends up, being trained under Shirka, and they do the whole like witch training thing, and they do it, and then they go to the elf place, and then she learns even more. And I can't spoil too much because I doubt like any of you have really read Berserk. I mean, maybe some of you have, but I don't know. This is very low audience channel, I guess. But yeah, and then she ends up being like really good with it. Like she ends up like when they go over meet Rickard, they go through the ship and into the country, right? And she uses the light thing, which I'm not gonna like explain any further because spoilers. But she's able to use it at a really, it basically envelops like the entire kingdom. And I was like, damn, she's got really better. And I really like how Gus's little group has been evolving. I think that's really cool. It's gonna evolve even further. I'm like, the first time reading the last few chapters, I was like, okay, this is going really slow, I guess. But this is also because, like, it takes a long while for chapters to come out nowadays. Which isn't a problem, I guess. It's just like, I can. It gets hard to keep focus on what's going on and keep track. And skeleton, ew. And yeah, it just feels like it was going slow for that moment, but I'm really glad I read it again. So, because now everything makes sense. Because it's like, oh, that's what led to here, and Guts and being with his little group now hasn't been for so super long, right? First it started with like Puck, and then Cedro, so whatever, however you say his name, and then they get Casca and Farnese and Seprico, or Seprico, something like that. They follow after him because Farnese wants to like be around Guts because the whole like the whole arc thing where damn, wow, it's really hard to not spoil this. But yeah, the whole conviction arc. That's what led to her wanting to like follow Guts and stuff. And yeah, I like how it kind of changed. It's like one, it's really cool to see that Guts has companions for the first time since the Golden Age arc. It's really cool to see that, and I don't know. It's really nice to read through for that part as well. And it's nice to see that everyone changes as well. And hold on, I need my pizza real quick. My pizza is very crumbled. I put it in the air fryer because it went like super cold. But anyway, yeah. So it's really nice to see that Guts has people to be around again, and I think it'll grow even larger since everything that happened with Elf Home, and that'd be which no, but it also kind of sucks because shit. Oh, I forgot her name. Oh, damn. But it's the one that Sidro meets at the like the God of the Sea place. So that part kind of sucks. What confuses me about what happened is how is Puck and what's her name still there? Puck and if it starts with an I don't remember her name. They don't say it much. But how are they still around? Is my confusion. Is it because they gave their names to like Guts and Shirko? Because that would make more sense. But also, one second. It's still really good. This pizza's still really good. I need to make it with mozzarella at some point because I don't have mozzarella at home. But anyway, but really, like it really sucks that I guess that the girl couldn't tell Isidro her name. Though I mean, it does also make sense because of stuff. If you read the manga, it's really not. Well, I mean, for a manga, it's not that long, but it sounds really long because it's like 384, 64, 84, something like that. Hold on, wait a minute. Pretty sure it's 384. How long Berserk? 42 volumes. How many chapters are in each volume though? So I can like calculate it. I'm pretty sure that the 43rd volume comes out in comes out in August, but it's like 364, 384, something like that. It's around that. It's around that long, which isn't super long in my opinion, because you can straight up read like a couple volumes a day, and you'll probably let me think. Yeah, no. You can read about like if you really had the time, you could read about 10 volumes a day, which is super easy. And then you can get all that out of the way, and you'll basically be almost done with it. It took me about 4 days. That's why it's like 10 a day would be good, I guess. But if you can't do that, you can at least read 3 a day. And you'll be done within like a week or 2. 2 weeks, yeah. Within 2 weeks, you'd be done if you read like 3 volumes a day. But it's a really good read. Highly recommend Berserk. Also, homemade pizza is like the best pizza. If you have like yeast at home and sugar and salt and like flour, you're good. And you don't need technically you don't need like actual pizza sauce. You just need like, you can use pasta sauce or like shoot, what's it called? Oh, I forgot the name of the other sauce. I'll figure it out later. But so homemade pizza really good. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back. I gotta go fishing. Cause very long hunger. Oh right, I need to make a bloop. Also, since I don't know what else to talk about, we made it to like 550 subscribers earlier. I think I'm at like 552 now. Which is really cool. I didn't expect to get like 10 subscribers in like a week or something like that. So thanks to everyone who's new that just subscribed, I guess. And just thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, like, share, subscribe, I guess. If you like hearing me ramble, I mean, if you're in the song, I guess you like it, I guess. But yeah, hopefully, well, I could probably do more games and stuff. It just depends on if you guys want to see it. Which you could just leave down in the comments, since, I don't know, I have a couple of games I could try. I did try Devil May Cry before. And I might continue that. Right, I did not mean, okay then. And then after I get this food, I'm gonna go out and I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I might make a house. This always starts with making houses. Like, always starts with making houses. For some reason, I just like making houses. Yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about except for just Minecraft stuff now. I mean, I have more stuff I want to read, I guess. Then I want to... Did I not get anything from that? I guess... Oh, no, I just got another pufferfish. Okay. But yeah. I want to, like, try practicing guitar more, or, like, actually learning new songs. Since... I have a better computer now, I guess I could just hook up my mic to my... Well, I can hook up my guitar to my mic, and then I can, like, just do everything from there. Which I think would work pretty well. That, and then... I need to expand this map, actually, so I can actually know where I'm going. Because I want to look for the treasure as well. But... that, and I just want to do more YouTube stuff, I guess. And, you know, doing this, like, YouTube thing, I guess, I kind of realized, like, a couple of things. One, that, I don't think doing this is worth it for the money, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think that's what I really mean. I mean, like, I don't think people should do this only for the money. Like, I get it, but because like I get it because like I was doing that at first, right? But I do kind of feel like it'd be better just to do it for, I guess, yourself in general, or just for the fun of it, because you kind of have the time for everything you need to do. Something that like you can be, you can, I don't know, you can be interested in for money, I guess. But if you're going into it and you're not feeling anything from it, or you're not feeling any motivation to do more, I guess, if that makes sense, then it might just not be for you. Like if it gets draining or something, just might not be for you. And that's fine. And I guess I'm only saying this because, one of my friends got into YouTube. He like started his new, he just started a new like channel. He got a video up and everything. And I think that's really cool. And I think that's good for him. But also, I think, well, that and I got a comment earlier saying like some guy was doing like a Minecraft series as well, and he just found one of my videos, which is kind of cool, honestly. But other than that, kind of saying this because my one friend got demotivated, I guess, from doing this a little bit, because his video like got like like 23, 21 views, I guess, which isn't a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad number either, for especially if you're like just starting out, because it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. And it was kind of the same thing for me with my first videos. Like I think my first video got like 20 views or something like that, like 11 views in like one day or something like that, and then nothing much after. And then I got one that was really good, and I got like 1,000 some views, and then the one after that I got like 500, and then it kind of dwindled down. And now it's like between like I don't know, like most it'll go is like 500, I think, like very most, like the very most 500, amount of most like 300, because that's what one of my last Minecraft videos was. It was like 300. Then like the median is like, I don't know, like say what's it called? Say like 100 to 20, maybe 20 or 30. Not in one day, of course, but like in overall, in general, because that's kind of how it all works out. It kind of goes up, and then once people just stop clicking, stop engaging with it, it fails basically. Just boom, done. No longer being pushed out. I'd like have to share it around for it to be pushed out again, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. And before, I guess it, kind of, for a little bit, I guess it kind of like demotivated me a little bit, but that wasn't like the main issue. Like with my demotivation, it was really my computer. It was like, oh, I can't do anything on this thing. How am I even gonna do like YouTube stuff? Because I ended up enjoying it. Yeah. But now it's just like it's whatever, I guess. Because I don't know, just like it's pretty relaxing just to do this, just to sit down and like be by myself. And that's like what I was trying to get into. It's like doing YouTube, and the thing that made me realize is that I like being in solitude. Not solitude like, just being alone or lonely, I guess. But like doing something, but just by myself and with myself. It's not really, well, I guess it does go out to people, but it's not really for people in general, right? It's not like doing your homework or something like that, or doing like a project by yourself. It doesn't feel like that, because that is draining. It's like, why do I have to do this? This isn't even something I want to do. But it's like the same thing I feel when I'm like reading or like playing guitar or like going out and skating and stuff. It just feels like nice to be, by myself for a little bit. And I don't really know why that is. And I want to like, this doesn't mean like I want to be alone, I guess. I don't want to like be by myself a whole lot. But it gives me a good chance to get, I guess, like figure myself out. And, like, it's another thing I like about like reading, right? It gives you, I don't know, it gives your mind a good like break. Well, at least my mind a good break, but also like it's able to focus on one thing at the same time, or two things at least, like this book and how do I feel about it, and then that's it. It's like, it sounds complicated, but it really isn't, which is kind of weird. It's kind of like, it's incredibly weird now that I think about it, but it's so relaxing, I guess, you know. And I guess I'm in my head a lot as well, which I don't think that helps me a little bit, but it's not, well, I mean, it doesn't, I'm not saying it doesn't help me, but like in life, I guess it wouldn't help me a lot just to be by myself, because, you know, it's not something that I want really, right? But being by myself does give me a chance to be, you know, I guess to learn about myself more. Because, I guess it's a little uncomfortable being by yourself at first, you know. It's kind of like treading in dark waters, or like going in the ocean in the middle of the night. Because if you ever go out, like if you live in like the East Coast, like the actual coast, and if you ever go out into the ocean, that shit is like the void, okay? Unless you live, like, here's the thing. You go to a city, right? You can even, like, I was gonna say unless you live in the city, but like even if you're in the city, like, you go to the city, you go out, right? You see the ocean, and you can see the line of where the light stops. You can see exactly where the light stops and the darkness begins. The light from the city has a stopping point, and then the ocean you can't even see from the shore. You can only see like the little light left behind when the waves come in and then pull out. That's all you can see, which is crazy. But it's not, it's like, it's scary, but if you go in, you really know that it's as fine as it is normally, right? And, you know, it's a lot more dangerous to go at night for obvious reasons, right? You know, moon's up, tides are high, whatever. You know, more fish will be out, but it's something that, I don't know, it's something that you can just do and then find out that it's okay, right? And then I guess there's places you can't go, right? You can't go too deep, or you can't go, I guess, too far. But that's the same thing as being in your head. There's places that you can go, and I guess there's places that you can't. Hello. Got him. Yeah. I guess like what I'm basically saying is like your mind is basically like the ocean. There's places you can go, and I guess there's places that if you go too far, you'll end up being lost. And I guess that's like that with a lot of people, maybe. You know, I think being inside your head too much is kind of bad for you as well. But I think a good balance would be really good for anyone. Just be in your head, and then just to be like, yeah, you know what, I found some things out about myself that I'm, you know, and it's not something, I guess, it's not something that when you find stuff out about yourself, I don't think it's something you'll always know how to handle. Or sometimes it's even like, you know, I don't know if you'll like it or not. Like, I'm not speaking on experience or anything, but everyone's different. But if you do it more and more, but to a moderate degree, if you have something else with you, then I guess someone somewhere, I guess, you'll find how to handle it, and then I guess you'll be happy after that. I guess it will give you satisfaction as well. Because that's kind of what it did for me, just being alone and figuring myself out. Even just like a little bit. Because I haven't figured myself out all the way, but it's like, at least I figured out, you know, what I like and what I don't like about myself. Just a little bit. And I guess that's, I think that's pretty important for anyone to go through. That looks so cool. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. How long have we been recording? Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna end this here. If you liked it, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I didn't mean to be like almost 30 minutes of me just talking, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.